Yeah, of course. I mean, look, it's the same representation in the IIT IIM, right? Especially when you look at the Kharagpurs and the Roorkees, right? Of course, they've produced the best engineers, but I don't think the best engineers are the best founders, which is where people sort of go wrong. The best engineers are best builders, the best CTOs, but they're not the best founders. And funnily enough, when you start looking at these trends, you start realizing actually you need a businessman with them. So if you haven't gone there and you think, oh, I failed, then I think it's the mindset thing, right? How good is your connection? How good is your ability? It's the same thing that could be applied into, the US side or the UK side, right? I see so many guys coming here and trying to chase that MBA from Oxford, Cambridge, or Harvard, Stanford, right? I don't think it matters. Obviously, you need to have some sort of degree of being able to say you have certain education which makes you better if you're in the early stage. But if you're like a founder who's in his 40s and building, who cares, right? What has been your last 20 years like? What is your network? What are you building now which has got to do with the last 20 years of your hard work? And if that makes sense, great. But if you're a new founder, I would say education, fine, but try and get as much experience as possible, right? So I have a few cousins who are currently in university, and they're like, I'm gonna do this course and this more course and this additional, from whatever website, degreekaro.com and whatever shit. And I'm like, dude, forget all of this. Go find a startup and just work for it. Like literally, find 2 or 3 startups where you can start learning actual things, because you don't learn how to swim by reading about swimming. All right. You got to go jump in. You got to drown a little bit. You got to splash. You got to make some noise and figure it out. All right. You're not going to learn it by looking at it online. So yeah, don't worry about that too much.
Indeed, and even the education system is shifting from degree-based to experience-based. We have seen those, and the more experience you have, the easier it is to get